The Great Depression, Lessons Learned. Before we dive into the Great Depression, let's take a look at the world before it. The United Kingdom was the world's superpower, advocating for free trade and a global interconnected trade network. The USA, with its large population and secure position, was one of the first to industrialize and had a thriving economy. In 1929, the stock market plummeted, causing the value of company shares to drop by 40%. This had a ripple effect, as people lost money and were unable to repay loans. As a result, they started buying fewer products, leading to businesses cutting costs, firing employees, and going bankrupt. The Great Depression was a collection of interconnected problems. Businesses went bankrupt, savings vanished, and people lost their jobs. Banks, unable to repay loans and mortgages, also went bankrupt. This led to a vicious cycle of fewer loans and mortgages being sold, causing a decline in construction and a rise in unemployment. As people bought fewer products, businesses continued to produce, resulting in lower prices. While this seemed beneficial, it caused people to delay purchasing expensive products, further impacting businesses. Cotton prices, for example, dropped by 2/3. This led to more businesses going bankrupt and more people losing their income. The Great Depression wasn't limited to the USA. It affected every continent, from the poorest regions of Africa and Asia to the richest regions of Europe and the Americas. Latin America, in particular, had closely linked economies that were deeply impacted. The Great Depression taught us valuable lessons. Governments implemented various measures to combat the crisis. The USA raised tariffs, but it backfired as other countries retaliated with their own tariffs. They also abandoned the gold standard, printed more money, and invested in infrastructure to stimulate the economy. Additionally, they provided financial aid and implemented regulations to stabilize the banking system. The Great Depression was a devastating global economic crisis that taught us the importance of financial regulation, government intervention, and international cooperation. While the economy eventually recovered, it took years to reach pre-depression levels. Let's remember the lessons learned to prevent future economic crises.